Welcome to Genesis 17. What a chapter. So much to learn from this chapter. Bear with me. You will be blown away what the Bible has for secrets for us. And that's why I'm decoding it. Not just reading it, trying to read between the lines and get the message that we can use for our daily life. It starts with Abraham was 99 years old. And this is very important. I will explain you to that later. God talks to him. After 13 years of silence, he talks to him again. Walk before me and be blameless. And then I will hold up my end of the bargain. Walk before me and be blameless. That looks like you have to walk in front of me and I'm watching you and you have to be blameless. And then everything is good. I didn't understand that. So I looked into the Hebrew translation and it says lefanai, what means walk in my presence. There we go. This makes more sense. And blameless, tamin in Hebrew, meaning whole, complete. You have to become complete in my presence, walk your life, have a lifestyle in my presence, be complete, and then you're ready for the next chapter. Align your life with me and you can carry what I'm about to give you. And he will give you a lot. He will fulfill the covenant and multiply his exceedings. Because we all know Abraham really wanted to be father so bad. And God is ready. But Abraham has to align himself to make it round. What happens then? Very interesting wording. In Genesis 17:5, God says, you no longer are Abram, you now Abraham. Abram from Hebrew means elevated father. Talks about inner greatness. Abraham from Hebrew means Avhamon, means the father of abundance, the father of a crowd, the father of multitude. We are switching from personal elevation to collective impact. That's what about to happen. And Genesis 17:6 says, I will make you exceedingly fruitful. I will make nations of you, and kings shall come from you. I will give you and your descendants the land, and I will be their God. That's where we stop. That's important. I was amused by that. I'm like, hell, fuck. No, I'm not saying that when I'm reading the Bible. I say, hallelujah, yes, that is great. Because every mission needs a practical framework. And God thinks it through. It's not just like, yeah, you know what, you will have a lot of kids and descendants, but yes, we need land as well. Otherwise, you can't build a nation. God gives Abraham a nation too. God thinks it through. And that is what we should do as well. Not just like talk. Think it through. Give your mission a practical framework. 17:10 talks about circumcised, real commitments cost comfort. But also every commitment needs a sign, a daily reminder. And that is what it's about. We knew the Jewish tradition that man gets circumcised at the age of 8 days, because 7 days is a full circle, 8 days is the new chapter where you start circumcised. But for all others who are not Jewish, we need a daily reminder. If you have a commitment, what is the commitment? You got this? The commitment is, I will give you land, I will be their God. Don't you forget, I will be your God. So we don't want to have a Sodom and Gomorrah there. We want to have a good life and good people. Therefore, the biggest promise is useless if you don't have a daily reminder. That's what I'm telling you as well. If you make a promise, if you make a commitment, set yourself in any way a daily reminder of that. And talking about circumcised, I found later in Jeremiah and Deuteronomy, we moving on, or the Bible moved on, circumcise your heart, remove the barrier, so you will be more sensible. And Jeremiah says, circumcise yourself to the Lord, remove the foreskin from the heart. So we have also a little transition in the whole topic of circumcise. In Genesis 17:15, Sarai will be named from God to Sarah. While Sarai means my princess, Sarah means princess as a royal title. My princess, Abraham's little princess, turns into a mother of a nation. And now it's getting really good. And it shows the psychology of God. And I'm a really big fan of God. He's so fucking humorous. And I'm a big fan of him. Abraham falls on his face and laughs. Falling on his face is a sign of devotion and submission. So he's really faithful. But he laughs and says, how can a man at 100 years old become a father? How should this be possible? I'm an old guy. I can't get kids anymore. My wife Sarah is 90 years old. How should this be possible? Faith and doubt again with Abraham hand in hand. And God responds. And his response, I like it. Genesis 17:9, he said, Sarah will bear a son, and you will call him Isaac. We all know Isaac. And what is now the fun part about it? For me, a fun part. I like it. Hebrew, Yitzhak, his name Isaac, means he loves. So God plays with it. He said, the disbelief of Abraham will later be the testimony. Whenever you see your son, he laughs, you will remind yourself and say, damn it, I didn't believe. And now I have the testimony right in front of me. And this is awesome. And then comes something that's also, yes, that's just our loving God, guys. He blesses Ishmael. Ishmael was the son that Abram had with the slave, with the maid. So not God's plan. And still, God is blessing him. And you know why? Because for God is not neither nor. God sticks to his plan. There's no compromise of saying, you know what, now I'm making both a legacy and writing history. No, that's Isaac. But still, Ishmael is blessed by God. He didn't forget about him. And this is beautiful. And we should all think about that. God will never forget about you. And if you think you're too old, you're never too old. Abraham thought you're too old. And if you don't believe, God will prove you. God is almighty and he will always make the impossible happen. God never breaks a promise. And you have to ask for it. Abraham asked for a descendant. He asked for a son. God heard him. So just ask and God will make your wish come true. Just believe, and as the first words were, walk with God and be wholesome. Align your life with God, and your wishes will be granted.